Hello, and welcome to the Southern Belle NOLA channel. I'm your hostess, Southern Belle, and this is the Bargains by Belle auction. So, welcome. Thank you ever so much for joining me tonight on this cold January Saturday. Saturday is the beginning of my auction week, so you can combine my auction tonight with my Monday and Tuesday auction. And then I do the packing and billing on Wednesday and Thursday. And hopefully you have paid by Friday and I'm sending it out. So let me welcome my co-host, the co-hostess with the mostest, Miss Laurie Kutcher.
Hey Belle, how you doing tonight?
I'm just fine and dandy. How are you, Miss Laurie?
Good. I'm doing exceptionally well tonight.
I am ever so glad. Thank you very
Yes,
much.
yes,
Well,
I'm ready for a good auction.
me too. Well, let's say hello to a few people. We've got Janice, who's going to be running the chat tonight.
Hey Janice.
We have Shelly Ann Hall. Hi, Shelly
Hello.
Ann. Oh,
Hello,
Shelly
Shelly
Ann, make sure
Ann.
you check your email, sweetheart. Um, Next, we have Nat. Hi,
Hey
Nat.
Nat.
So good to see you. And Janice is reminding y'all we're um, still trying this idea where every time we get super chats, we're going to stop what we're doing and we're going to reward the entire chat with an extra $1 round.
Oh,
So
that's
we'll see
great.
how that works out. Um, we tried it this last week, and apparently we're going to try it one more week. And if it doesn't catch on, then we're going to do a different promotion. We want to remind everybody that on February 5th is going to be what, Laurie?
Our anniversary.
Yes, the anniversary of my auction, Belle's Bargain Bonanza. So we're going to have a special pop-up celebration auction, and it will have a lot of giveaways.
Lots of giveaways.
Okay. So, any announcements, Laurie, before I tell people the paying and shipping info?
Well, of course, click the thumbs up. That's always helpful for everyone. Belle has her memberships. There's three different levels of membership. Take a look at those. And you already told them about our next auctions on Monday and Tuesday. And I think that's about it.
Okay. So if you've never been here before, go ahead and send a registration email. My email is on the screen. It is drama@disroot.org. And you simply need to let me know your YouTube name, your legal name, and your shipping address. That way I know where to send your items and where to send the invoice. Those are two important things. Then, once you have registered, you can bid. How do you bid? On my channel, it's with numbers. And the reason we bid with numbers is so that I have a legal representation that you knew how much you were promising to pay and how much was going to be on your invoice. I want to remind everybody that you are obligated to pay for absolutely everything you bid on. All sales are final. All items are as is and where is, and the only time you can retract a bid is during the auction. The methods of payment that I accept are Zelle or PayPal. Zelle is my preferred method of payment because there's absolutely no fees and it's guaranteed by the banking system. But I also accept PayPal. PayPal is the software by which I make your invoices. PayPal is also how you can pay with your bank card, your debit card, your Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express, and even Venmo. The method of shipping that I use is called Pirate Ship. Pirate Ship is a discounted shipping service that works with both UPS and USPS in order to get the deepest discounted rates. Those discounted rates are based on three criteria: the distance from your zip code to mine. I ship from a suburb of New Orleans, Louisiana. That's why my channel name is Southern Belle NOLA. NOLA for New Orleans, Louisiana. Also based on the weight of the package and the dimensions of the package. Hi, Lisa's new adventure.
Hi, Lisa.
Oh, and look, she's in green because she was gifted a membership by Black Widow's Generosity. Isn't it so nice
Super.
to see names in green?
That's great. That's great. I love seeing green.
I never know if YouTube sends people a notification or if I should be sending out a, hey, you were gifted a membership notice myself. So I may need to start doing that. I hadn't really thought about it till now. And Lisa, I answered your email yesterday. I'm not sure if you got my reply, but I was so excited to receive that email from you, sweetheart. Okay, let's see. I kind of got thrown off. What was I saying? I
You were
think we're
talking.
ready to begin the auction, don't
I
you?
think we are. I think we
Well, what do we
are.
say?
We say, laissez les bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll.
And we start with a fun $1 round that we call Belle Bargain Bonanza. And in this, oh, you did get notified.
She said
I'm
she
so
got
glad.
notified.
'Cause
That's
then
great.
I don't have to send out a notification. Okay.
That's great.
I love that too. And I love seeing the green. And if anybody else watching is wanting to become green, any and all of the membership levels will make you green. And each of the membership levels is built with different perks, but they all have some kind of free gift and they all have some kind of shout out. Okay, so at the $1 Bell's Bargain Bonanza. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I wasn't sure if I could announce that I would be a guest on your show sometime in February. I guess I just did. We
Yeah.
just don't know when. All right. So here's your choices for the $1 Bell's Bargain Bonanza. We have these cute gift bags in the back that say love. If I can get it better in the screen. Then I've got a card of 6 buffalo plaid bows. I've got a cute little DIY door hanger that says Happy Valentine's Day. You paint it yourself, and it even comes with the markers. I know that shouldn't be $1. That should be part of the craft run, should sell for $2 or $3. But I've only got one left, so I just put it here. I've got this cute wooden sign that says always be mine. Down here, I've got a multi-layered heart. The back is wooden. The front part, which is beyond articulated, it is loose and dangling. It says love. And remember, this isn't all for romantic love. This can be the love between sisters, the love that you have for your kids or grandkids. This one says be mine, and it's on a long cord. And these are all wooden beads. Hi, Special K Sales 70, Miss Kelly. So good to
Hey,
see
Special
you.
K.
This heart back here is wood on top of galvanized metal. And look at this cute little XOXO sign. Way over here, I've got glitter bows. It's an 8 count of glitter bows to tie up all of those cute little gift bags you're given for Valentine's. So looking for $1 starting bid. Oh, look, Kelly's saying hello to you. So let me put you on the screen for just a second.
Hey, Kelly.
Oh, there's
Hey,
Brenda.
Brenda. How you doing,
Brenda,
babe?
I've got what you requested and lots more similar things to choose from. So we'll go to those things right after this $1 round. Oh, there's
Hey,
Black
Black Widow.
Widow.
And she's in for one.
I love seeing so many names in green. That makes my heart so happy. And thank you again, Black Widow, for not only becoming a member, but gifting so many memberships.
That was very special.
Yes. Now, some of these I have multiple. Some of these are one and done. And Black Widow has her auctions Sunday nights at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Special K said that she saw she won the membership the other day, and she thought it was just so nice.
Yes, and it was gifted to you by Black Widow.
Yeah.
So
Going once,
I'm
going
so glad
twice.
YouTube sends out this notification.
Yeah. Fair warning. So to Black Widow for $1. Which one or ones would you like? And how
Congratulations.
many?
And Laurie's making the list and checking it twice in
Congratulations,
addition to
yes.
co-hosting. And Janice is abbreviating her name just Webb.
I know I was trying to make it like an acronym going WEB. Oh, and then realized it was because it's Black Widow's
Well,
Web.
I think if she had put BWW, people might have thought it was Bath and Body Works. So she was
Oh,
probably looking for
good
something that
idea.
didn't look like the common acronym BBW, which is Bath and Body Works. So that's probably why she abbreviated it Web. But if you're not okay with that, Black Widow, and there's some other abbreviation you prefer, just let Janice know.
Hey, Colleen.
Colleen, so good to see you.
Okay,
Okay,
Black
she's going
Widow,
for Be Mine.
the Be Mine,
Hmm.
and the Red Heart,
Red Heart. Okay.
and the XOXO blocks.
Now the XOXO, I have two. I'll show you the two, and you can let me know if you want just one or both. And they have loops on either end in case you want to wrap them around something, which is very handy. So just let me know one or both of the XOXO. Well, it's really X Heart XO. You know what I'm saying? X Heart
Yes.
XO.
Hey,
So,
Shelby.
hey, Shelby. And then we'll see if anybody else wants to get in on these dollar bargains once we find out about the quantity of those XOXOs.
Just one, but also the other tag.
This
You
one
talk the
will
Always Be
always be
Mine.
mine.
I would think so.
Oh.
Is that the one that you want?
Although we do have this other one here, because you'll
Right.
see I have two of these. Might as well just lay my duplicates
She
on it.
said yes.
Okay. All
So
right. So I
always.
think she got everything she wanted. I'm going to pause just a minute because, until somebody says they got everything they want, it's still their turn before we go to the next person. I never want to rush anybody. And I see we have 13 people watching. Y'all click the thumbs up for a Southern Belle, pretty please. I appreciate y'all. Okay.
Black Widow said thank
Anybody
you.
else want to get in on these $1 bargains?
I would like to get in for one. I'd like 2 bags.
Okay. Let me grab those real quick.
Brenda's in for one. What would you like, Brenda?
Okay, here's your 2 bags.
All righty. And Brenda would like one of the big metal hearts.
Okay, here we go. Now the front of it's actually wood, so if you want to paint or shellac or glue or put a picture or bedazzle, you can. This is the back, the galvanized part. Okay, anybody else? $1 bargain. And then we're going to start out with some plus size clothing. I may need more light on this. Let me see if this helps more.
It shows the buffalo bows better.
I could probably lay these out where you could see how sparkly and gorgeous these are. Okay,
And you have
last call on
interest?
these. Because I know once I scrape it to the side, that's generally when somebody's like, oh, wait.
Hey, Sue B.
Susie, hello. So great to see you. Okay, well, I'm going to start moving these aside. And if anybody has regrets, you just let Laurie know what you want and what quantity, and Laurie will get it ordered from you because she's making the list and checking it twice.
Checking it twice.
Well, really, she checks it about 3 or 4 times
Yeah.
before it's all said and done between the hamper and the invoices and the actual auction as well. Okay. All right, next, Janice, $8 for choice. $8 for choice. I'm going with some warm clothes tonight. I'm going to start with some pajama pants, but I've also got jogger pants, sweatpants, exercise pants, all kinds of different pants. My apologies, but these are going to be plus size. Okay, so here's the first sleep pants. These are 2X. Now, keep in mind, as I'm showing these, some will be men's, some will be women's, but I'm here to tell you that if I just saw this and didn't see the label that said men's, I'd be like, is that men's or women's? And that's going to be the case on a lot of things. So if you're a person that has a hard time getting things to fit, you might want to just go with a men's size. So this is the first one. It's a men's 2X. And if you're saying, well, how would a men's 2X fit a woman? Well, here is the measurement. It's 44 by 46. So if you like your sleep pants extra roomy, and I'm going to tell you, I always go up a size in sleep pants because I don't want anything binding, especially if you squirm around like I do. So this is going to be your first choice. Here is your second choice. These are $8 for choice. These are brand new. This one is a black, white, and burgundy. Brand new with tag. So these are the 2 options I have in this one.
Brenda's in for 8.
Okay. Oh, and these are fleece. I'm not sure if I showed y'all that. So if you're looking for something that's going to be warm. Now, I realize not everybody wants warm because some people get hot when they sleep. I'm a get hot when they sleep kind of person. But if you're a person that wants to stay toasty warm, these might be great for you. Also, I have to tell you that while I will change and get ready for the auction, on auction days, I basically stay home in my jammies and I wait till about an hour before, and then I change clothes and brush my hair and put on makeup and all. But I kind of live in not really jammies, but lounge wear. You know what I mean? Because I
Yes, I
would
do too.
consider these sleep pants more lounge wear. And that's why they're not called pajama pants, because they're not just for sleep, for actual sleep. They're for, living.
Going once, twice, fair warning. Sold to Brenda. Congratulations, Brenda.
All
The
right,
lighter color one, please.
okay,
The one on the
here's the
right.
lighter one. Thank you so much. Anybody for the black and white? And it's got the tiniest little bit of maroon. But I think that just makes them perfect for any gender and any time of the year. Okay, this is the funny part, and I even put on perfume too. And I hope you ladies can appreciate this, that putting on makeup isn't really for the camera, or putting on makeup for a date isn't really for the date. Y'all tell me in the chat if y'all can relate. Don't you just feel prettier when, your zits are covered up, or when any of those dark circles are covered up? It's like one of those
Yes.
ways that you feel good about yourself. And just like, a sports person has that dum dum da da dum 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 da da dum 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 da da dum pum da da dum pum pum pum. I get myself all psyched up for the auction because I always want to be sunny and happy, and I look forward to this all day because it's like my only socialization since I live alone. So I think of it like going to a party with friends. I wouldn't show up to a party with friends just with my messy bow and my jammies. Now, if I were having a pajama party, then yeah, I might do that. But it's just a matter of getting myself psyched up and feeling my best.
Hi,
Um,
Lord Joker.
Hi, Lord Joker. All hail, Lord Joker. All hail. And to Lady Joker, if Lady is watching with the Lord. Okay, Kelly says that makes sense. So I can stop complaining now that she doesn't think I'm out of my mind. Okay. Oh. But I will say, if I know ahead that I'm going to have like a Discord call or I'm going to have some kind of video call, I put on makeup even for video calls. Oh, but if I don't know ahead, then you see me fresh faced and with tousled hair. So, because I won't like miss a call just because I don't look great. All right, I'm gonna move this because I know everybody's ready for me to get on with the auction and just stop flapping my gums. Next, I've got some exercise pants. And I'll tell you what I love about exercise pants. These are still $8, Janice. All the pants are going to be $8 tonight. That's going to make your life easier. But you'll need to keep reminding people, look how they stretch. I love
Oh,
that.
wow. Yeah.
And also, these are moisture wicking. So if you wear these to exercise, they're going to absorb the moisture. Or maybe you just sweat while you sleep. Whatever you do in these, they also have, look, a little bitty pocket. Some exercise wear is so just glued onto you that there's no room for pockets. I love that these actually have pockets. These are a size that it says on here. Okay, they are a size 3X, and the pattern's called Forest. How nice is that? But really, to me, it has kind of the look of roses. Do y'all think this kind of looks like a rose pattern?
Oh, it could be.
I think it looks like roses, but that's just me. I also have them in the other one. Oh, here it is. This one's a 2X. And look at the print on this one.
Oh,
It's
that's
kind
nice.
of like an animal print, but look, it's
Yeah,
got pinks in it, and it also has some teal in it.
that's
So
cute too.
$8 for choice on these. Once again, this one has the let me just put my camera down. Once again, this one has the little pocket on the bias. I love this little
Belle's
bias.
Special K said she worked forever in a hair salon and had to have her hair and makeup just on par for nearly 20 years. So she says you might catch her in makeup on special occasions.
So is that why you always cover up your hair with the baseball cap when you're selling? I always wondered, and I thought, well, either she's a witness protection, or maybe she's having some kind of, hair issue, or maybe she's like in between dye jobs or something. Because even though I don't color my hair, and I think we all look pretty with the color God gave us, some people are into dyeing their hair. So, but I don't know if you've ever seen Kelly Sell before, but she always has a baseball cap on, And I don't know if it's just winter, but she always has a hoodie on. Because I would have thought she was from someplace way further north than she is with a hoodie. Because I never see anybody in our area with a hoodie. It's just too hot. But she always looks cute and she has such a sweet voice. She could be an announcer. Her voice is so nice. So if Laurie's ever sick, I might call you and say, hey, you want to co-host for an well, I don't
Hey,
know
there
how to
you
reach her.
go.
I don't think I know how to reach her. But anyway, okay. Anybody for either of these workout pants for $8 choice? This one's a 2X, this one's a 3X. It's that cool fabric that's moisture wicking. So even just right now, it feels cool to the touch. You know how when you lay your head down, some pillowcases feel cool on your face. This is that kind of material that feels cool on your body, which may not be a plus at this point in the year, but that's the way moisture wicking feels. Okay, last call on this before I go to different other types. And I do have a whole bunch of different types of plus size, since that was a request that I got tonight. Okay, next. All right, look how pretty these are. So pretty. These are full-length pants. These have the adjustable waist. But once again, look how they stretch. I love the stretch on them. These, however, have the pull string inside. And Laurie, do you know what the pull string inside means?
No.
The pull string inside means that they're a men's size. Now, I always think that's backwards, that men
Oh,
wouldn't
yeah.
care if you had a lump bump sticking out where your belly button should be. Oops, my apologies if that term was too coarse for any young viewers. Wouldn't mind if you had a lump bump sticking out on your abdomen, but we women don't want any extra lump bumps. Why
Yeah,
are
I would have
ours
thought it
not
been the other
hidden
way
on the
around.
inside? So that's one of the reasons why when something is a solid color, if I can get it in a men's size, I'll get it then, just so because I like to cinch everything in on the waist. And I know not everybody likes the waist, but I do. I'm kind of an hourglass shaped person. But anyway, so I like to cinch it in, and the way you do that is by pulling this. So these are a size, still only $8. These are 3X, but these are 3X men's. So if you wear a 3X in women's, it's going to be extra big. And I dare say it would probably even fit somebody who is larger than a 3X. I'm not sure what comes after 3X because you usually don't see that in the stores. You usually just see up until 3X. So therefore, gray new pants, $8, 3X in men. Now, if you like these and you're saying, but gray, and that's kind of a fancy silvery color, I just don't need anything that dressy. Well, I also have it in black, also in a 3X. Yep, also in a 3X. So in the 3X, it's the same cut of pant, but it has the adjustment on the inside. You can choose between the gray or the black. And I'm not sure if y'all can see, but these have kind of a shimmer shine to them.
Yeah, they do.
Also, I want to show you that here is the pocket. This is the pocket on them because, you know, men always have pockets. Women sometimes have pockets, sometimes don't.
Janice says, I thought the pull string were for buffets. That's a
Oh, I
good
love it.
reason to have them.
I love it.
Or
Okay,
they tell you to wear stretchy pants for Thanksgiving.
maybe so. I'm not sure. Okay, and if y'all are saying, I don't want anything with shine, don't you have something that's boring and matte? Well, this one is boring and matte. This one, in fact, is a charcoal gray instead of black. It still has the pull string on the inside. It's a men's 3X. Oh, I should have shown you here. So you saw it was new with tag, men's 3X. And same basic cut, but this one is matte. So in the 3X, we've got 3 different colors. So the gray that's a little shiny, the black that's a little shiny, and then we have this one that's matte. And remember, these are men's sizes, but women could totally wear these because unless I check the tag, Laurie, I can't tell if they're men's or women's because they're
No.
that unisex. Okay, last call on these before I go to sweatpants and hoodies. Okay, next I've got a really pretty color here. Who likes salmon?
Oh, I like salmon color.
Look at this pretty salmon color.
Ooh,
So pretty.
like it.
And this is the women's size. How do we know? Because the pull is on
It's
the
on the outside.
outside. Okay, now I've got these in 1X, 2X, and 3X. This one that I'm showing happens to be a 1X, but here's another one. This one's 3X, and I know I have a 2X as well. So I'm showing you in one size, but I have 1X, 2X, and 3X. So if
Brenda's
you've
in for
been looking
8.
for some different colors, here's your pocket right here on the bias.
Black Widow would like to see the cuff.
Yes, here it is. It's gathered up so that it's going to stay in place and nothing's going to crawl in. So even if you're working in the yard, nothing's going to be crawling in, but it's not going to be tight. It's got lots of stretch to it. Also, if you're saying, but that's salmon color, that's going to be hard to match. Where am I ever going to find anything to match that salmon color? Boom. I've
Oh,
got
that's
the
cute.
perfect match. And this one is animal print. So, but most of the time when we see animal print, it's not in a violet and salmon, is it? It's in some
No.
kind of New Jersey print in black and white or tan and chocolate. Jenna, so great to see you. I haven't seen you in so long. I hope you were
Hey,
well.
Jana.
But
Black
on this
Widow's in for
sweat,
9.
oh, that's great. On this sweatshirt top, now keep in mind it's going to be for choice. Or you think I should sell the pants first and then the sweatshirts after? Or you think I should try to make it for choice?
Whichever way. Do the pants. Do the
Okay,
pants
we'll do the
first.
pants first. I just wanted to show
Yeah.
you that this one is not only a sweatshirt, it's a hoodie. But I'll show you the specifics after. We'll sell the pants first. And then we'll show you the colors and sizes in the hoodie. But I just wanted everybody that's thinking, should I get it? Should I not get it? To know that, yes, I do have something that will match it.
Brenda's out.
Okay.
Last bid 9 with Black Widow.
Okay. Well, we can count it down then, and we'll see if she
Going
wants
once.
1X, 2X, or 3X.
Going twice. Fair warning. So to Black Widow, she would like the
Okay.
1X in the pants.
All right. I'm now sold out of the 1X in the pants. Um, I'll be honest, technically I kept one for me, but I've already worn it. But just to show you, I do have others. This one happens to be the 3X size. So I still have 3X in this one. If anybody else wants to get one in 3X, let me know. Otherwise,
Brenda's second choice. Brenda,
okay.
would you like anything?
While we're waiting to see if Brenda is interested,
She
let
passed.
me, okay, no worries. Let me show you this great sweatshirt. It is new with tags. And let's see, I have these in, this one's a 2X, and I also have this one in a 3X. And so this is the hem on it. It's going to match those sweatpants. It's also got the crossover part, and it's a full hoodie. Full hoodie. So if anybody is interested in this, and I really think it's pretty because it's not the same old animal print that you usually see. But if anybody's saying, that's too bold for me, don't you have some solid colors? In fact, I think Jana earlier was asking if I had solid colors. So, Jana and everybody in the chat, yes. The answer is yes. So, if you like this pretty violet color, and it's not purple and it's not burgundy, it's violet. So it's in between. You'll see this is the same style. It's got this kind of crossover part
Black
at the
Widow,
top
yes, same price.
with the hoodie. Yes, yes. All the clothes, $8 tonight. Um,
Jana wants to know if you have any other sweatpants like that, but in other colors.
okay. After these hoodies, I'll show you some other sweatpants in colors. So yes,
Black
ma'am.
Widow's
I'll
in
do
for
that
8.
next. Okay, so I've got solid colors and I've got stripes. So in the solid colors, I have 2X and 3X. And I know in other parts of the US that hoodies are really popular. I think I'm just probably in the only place where we're just so warm that the hoodies don't get worn a lot.
Going once,
But that lets me retail arbitrage them where I can resell them to y'all.
going twice.
And these are all
Fair
new with
warning.
tag.
So to Black Widow, congratulations. Which one or ones would you like?
And what size?
And what size? A 2X stripe.
Okay, that would be this one then. I'm pretty sure this one was the 2X, right? Let me double check. Yes, this was the 2X. I'll put this one on display. This one's a 3X. Like I said, I do have them in multiple sizes and colors. And here is the solid color. These are so soft. I wish y'all could feel how soft they are. Okay, anybody else? Last call on these. And then we'll go back to other colors of sweatpants. I'll try not to do too many at a time because I know when I get too many on the auction blog, I get complaints. Wait, is Janice ordering or just making fun? I can't tell.
Janice, are
Well,
you ordering something?
okay, let me show you some other colors of sweatpants. Now, just so y'all know, these were the salmon. You may think
LOL.
that these are similar. This is a tomato red, okay? This was the salmon from earlier.
Oh,
So
okay.
if you're looking for a darker color? Because I always want to show people the difference. Okay, let's see. This one is a size 2X. Really pretty color. Let me show y'all. Size 2X. This is women's because here's the pull string on the outside. It does have the pockets on the bias. So here's red if you're a person who likes red. Okay, next color that I have. Oh, wait, that's what it is. Let me get that back down to the sweatpants. Okay, here is a basic black. These are extra, extra large.
2X.
But these are men's because the pull string is on the inside. So black and an extra, extra large. So that's the next option. Let's see if anybody's interested in those two before I keep going.
Special K says that she wears her Duck Dynasty hat a lot, I guess to cover her hair, so she doesn't have to primp it. But she loves that family.
My mother grew up very close to where they live. A lot of times people think, oh, my whole family was from New Orleans, and that's not really the case. I grew up in New Orleans, but my dad grew up in another state, and my mother grew up in the northeast corner of Louisiana, in this tiny little town called Delhi, which is outside of Monroe. And the Duck Dynasty people are in West Monroe.
I never knew that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if there's no interest on these, I'm going to put them aside and I'm going to keep showing what I have. And remember, if I pass something and you later decide, you can let Laurie know during the broadcast, or you can comment on it in the comment section after the video has uploaded. Okay, here's the next one. This one's men's. Oh, look, these used to all be $14. Y'all are getting such a good deal for just $8. Okay, this one is a 3X. They're calling it waffle pant. Oh, and I see why. There is this tiny little inset on the side. The whole pant is not waffle, but you know how sometimes there are stripes on the side?
Yeah.
It has a stripe that's the same color as the pant, but it's in the waffle so that it stretches. Now, why don't they do that for women's, where they have a waffle stripe to make it fit better? I tell you, the men get all the good stuff. They get the unseen drawstring, and these are a 3X. But once again, if you're a woman, these are going to be a really big 3X on you. Or if you wear bigger than a 3X and you want just something big and comfy. So this will be the first option. Okay, second option, and these are real pants. These aren't sweatpants, and I really would consider these more of a track pant. These are a 3X. These are women's because here's the drawstring. And I could also just have looked on the label. So yes, this is a woman's 3X, and look how it has these little hidden ribbed stripes. So look how it will stretch for you. So you've got a 3X in men's or a 3X in women's. Here's your pocket for the women's. And now looking at these two together, the men's is really more of a charcoal. So 3X. Okay, we're going to pass on these. We bring up some more sweatpants here in the stack. All right, if you're looking for gray, these are a Here we go. A 2X, 2X, and they're women, because here's your little thing out here. I keep accidentally hitting the jewelry for later tonight. So 2X in the gray. Also, if you're looking for a cream color, these may look white on screen, but they are cream colored. These are 2X as well. So cream or gray. Is Janice getting the sizes? Oh no, she hasn't been getting the sizes. That's going to be hard when people look back. I should have noticed that sooner. Oops. Well, the sizes on these, Janice, was 2X
2X.
and 2X. Now, in the gray, I also have a 3X. So gray is choice of 2X or 3X. Let me check my others in the cream to see if they're all 2X or some are 3X. No, in the cream, they're all 2X. Okay. You can't get more match everything than these colors, can you? We've seen black, we've seen gray, we've seen charcoal, we've seen white. What color were you looking for, Jana? Is Jana still in the chat?
Let's see. She didn't particularly say a color. Jana, are you still in the chat, babe?
She may have gotten bored waiting for the color of her choice. If so, I'm sorry. But hopefully she will watch this back and see that we had lots and lots of choices. Okay, anybody else? Any other interest? Any other questions before I clear this whole thing and we just go on to something totally different? And remember, we're going to have another $1 round when, Laurie?
At the top of the hour.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, well, I will clear these away then. We'll go to something different. Y'all let me know what you'd like to see next. Otherwise, I'm just going to start randomly showing things. Okay, anybody like stationery? Or anybody like
Yay.
journals? Look how beautiful
that's
this
cute.
is. It says notes. It has a place marker on it. Let's see if I can show it to you this way. This is a hard cover. The paper in it is lined. I'm going to start this one at $5. It's a one and done. So pretty. And it says no. I should have showed this the other day when we got a request for journals, and I just forgot I had this one. But if anybody would like to see candles or baking supplies, keychains, coloring books, candle holders, necklaces, earrings, bracelets, earmuffs, y'all let me know.
Lisa's in for 5.
Okay. Ooh, this might be to write down her auction purchases. I have something similar to this, and each day I make a list of what I sell and to whom, and then I can compare auction to auction and month to month and even year to year. Because on February 5th, at 9 p.m. I'm going to have a pop-up auction celebrating my 2-year anniversary. And Lisa's on many hours before that. So y'all can watch Lisa on that Wednesday night for 4 hours and then come watch my late night 2-year celebration. Work perfect, right?
Works out perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Going once, going twice. Fair warning.
And y'all don't forget to click the thumbs up for me. That's a free and easy way you can support my channel.
Sold to Lisa for 5. Congratulations, Lisa.
Congratulations, Lisa. Okay, next, let me show you a beautiful piece of glassware. I always feel kind of embarrassed to show beautiful glassware in front of Black Widow because she's an expert in glassware. She's got so much Fenton and fancy names.
Well,
My
she
stuff
said
is
she'd be right back, so quick, show it.
okay. All right. All right. All right. Here we go. This may look black now that I'm seeing it. It's actually a dark blue.
Ah, okay.
I'm not sure if y'all can see, but it's actually a dark blue, but it's beautifully fluted. Can y'all see it better like this? That it's blue, but it's a dark blue. And let me get a measurement on this. It's going to be $10. And it is 8.5 inches. Now, I know some of y'all are saying, would it fit a candle? Let me grab a candle. And if y'all want to see candles tonight, y'all let me know. Oh, look, a candle would go in here perfectly.
Wow.
So, yes, if you want to set a candle inside it, it might be hard to clean if you just put a pillar candle in there, although you could, but I would recommend sitting a little plate or something inside it or a jarred candle inside it. But that's the size it is, that it's big enough for a whole jarred candle to go inside.
Oh, wow.
And I have 2
That's
of
cool.
these. So if you need a pair for either end of your dining table, either end of your mantle, and it's breaking my heart that this is looking more black than blue.
Is it like a navy blue?
Yes, yes. It's like a
Mm-hmm.
dark, rich navy blue. Let me see if I can do this. If I stick white inside it, can you see it better?
Oh, that's better.
So hopefully now you can see,
Yeah.
because this is well, it's not really white. This is cream. It's blue.
But you can see it's blue. It's a dark
Yes.
blue. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So looking
Good
for
idea.
$10. And if anybody wants to see candles, let me know. I tell you what, since I have 2 of these, and I love for people to use things in pairs, my mother loved pairs too. It just looks so elegant and not accidental. Instead of $10 each, if anybody wants to buy the set, I would do the set of 2 for the buy it now lower price of, Janice, you ready? $17. $17 for 2. Buy more, get more. Okay, last call on this then. I'm not very good at selling glass, but Black Widow's so good at it. I need to take more notes from her. Okay, most of the time I sell things individually, don't I, Lori? But
Yeah.
this one time I'm going to sell a big set. I got this big set of clips and look how sparkly and gorgeous they are. I started to open it up and sell them for $1 each because look at those beautiful rhinestones in the center. Look how they glimmer and gleam. But I thought, well, I'm just going to sell the whole thing quick and easy because there are things that don't come in packages that I have to sell individually. And you'll see how these are the little squeezer clips. So if anybody wants this entire set, you're going to get some white, some blush pink, some lavender, some blue. $5. Buy it now.
And those are little hair clips?
Yes. See right here, the little squeegee?
Ah,
So when
yeah,
you want
I see.
to, pull just the front of your hair back or your bangs back, or
Right.
you're doing a side sweep and you need a bunch of little clips to clip it all in to sweep it to the side. Or I guess you could put these on kids, although I wear this size all the time. So you see me a lot that in the winter, I'll pull just the top of my hair up with a clip, whereas in the summer, I pull the whole thing up. For
Hey,
those of y'all that don't
Jennifer.
know, I have long hair. It's like the middle of my back. Hi, Jennifer. Okay, so it looks like you get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You get 10. Get 10. And look how sparkly and gorgeous they are.
Those are really pretty.
Well, I guess I could open them up and sell them for the dollar round, although I was planning to do something else. All right, well, I'm going to pass on these. If y'all want me to open them up and sell them for $1 at the dollar round, let me know. All right, let me grab some charms, and that's going to be our next dollar round. Laurie, tell
8 p.m.
everybody how it works.
The Bell's Bargain Bonanza is a dollar round where everything starts at $1 and you can bid in whatever increments you want.
You always say that so quickly that I can't finish setting up
Oh,
and
I'm
wait
sorry.
for you to say that. I always
Bell's
think for
Bargain
me, you could drag it
Bonanza.
out, but you don't drag it out. It's like, help a girl out, but no, don't drag it out to help me.
And the
Okay,
first
let's see.
round's going to be charms, right?
Yes, let's see if we have any music lovers here because these are going to be musical symbols. For those of y'all that don't know, this is called the treble clef sign. So the bass clef has a different sign. The sign for the bass clef looks kind of like a glorified C. Some people think this looks like a glorified F. Also, look at the bottom. There is a little jewel down there. So we're going to
Cute.
put this first one on E. This one's lavender. We'll put this one on J. Oops, there's the back. Also great for singers, DJs, kids that play in the school band, maybe adults that have a garage band, even people who like to karaoke. Brilliant red color there. Also great for that music teacher at school.
Are, are, are D and H the same color?
Must be because E and all right.
Okay.
Apparently, I have some duplicates. Okay, this one's black. And apparently I have 2 black ones. Great for people who might want to make earrings. And this one is light pink. So I'm going to put that here. Okay, so for my other remaining ones, let me see what else I have. Okay, here is a teardrop that has a turquoise in it. A moon that has a turquoise in it. A little circle with the turquoise. Oh, and look, this hand is wearing a turquoise ring on its ring finger. How cute is that? Okay, so there are some choices at the $1 price point. Notice the ones that have two on a square, just showing you that two are available. It's still $1 for choice each.
I'm in for one.
Okay, thank you, thank you. Anybody else want to bid it up?
Going once. Going.
What time?
Now I started to say going twice and it wasn't up there yet.
Oh,
Going twice.
Dennis may have a little bit of a lag tonight. Sometimes that happens.
Yeah. Fair warning.
Okay,
So to
sold to
Lori,
Lori.
I'd like one of the pink ones.
Okay. Anything else?
That'll do it.
Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Okay, last call. Once I scoop them away, it would be really hard to figure out which one you wanted. So last call on these. Janice is doing such a good job of moderating. Look at those pretty
She
hearts and
is.
flowers. I love seeing the pretty emojis. Okay, well, I'm going to move all these to the side. We're going to go up to the $2 price point, and I'm going to give some other choices. These are going to be $2 price points. Okay, so we're going to start out with this sparkly one. Look at all the colors. You know, from some angles, it looks green. From some angles, yellow.
Oh, yeah.
I
You
see
see all
some pinks,
colors.
some reds. So
Mm-hmm.
this is going to be the first choice. We're going to put this one
Beautiful.
on E. If you're saying, I like that, but those aren't my colors. Do you have anything that's just the orange, blushes, a pink? Here we go. So none of those yellow, green, and blues in this one. So we'll put this one on J. All right, maybe you only wanted the delicate ice blue, baby pink, lavender. Well, this one's got the most delicate colors. We'll put this one on D. Maybe you wanted the dark colors of the sea, the blues, the indigos, the purple. Well, this is your blues, indigos, and purples. Put that on I. On, turn towards the camera. Go alt. Turn towards the camera. All right. Let's see. If you're not looking for bling, here is just a big old dragonfly. and it's got texture to it. Look at the texture. It's got a really
Okay.
nice big jump ring loop. Here's the back. You'll see it's molded. I'm going to put that on C. Here's one that is golden tone. It's got a little spot right here. I'm not sure if that's magnetic or what. It's also got two little chips of some kind of gemstone, and it's got a nice big bail. Oops, and I'm just dropping it, so I guess it wants to be on B. Okay, next, here is a ship's wheel. This one also has a bail on it. See, there's your bail. I'm going to put this one on H. It's so big, it's almost taking up more than its fair share of room. Okay, next, if you like glass, I sold a bunch of these at a previous auction. I only had, I think, one left, and this one is a yellow glass and it's a heart. So if you have somebody for Valentine's Day that, ooh, red, just not really appropriate, pink, not really appropriate, maybe yellow is appropriate. But also look how thick the glass is. It's not a thin little piece. You see how thick this
Oh,
is,
no.
Lori?
Yeah.
This is a big, thick
That's
piece of
beautiful. Oh, look
glass.
how big it is, too.
Yes, 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 yes. Okay, next. Here is another great one for Valentine's Day. It has a star inside a heart, and there are loops on the bottom in case you might want to attach some beads or some stones, but you don't necessarily have to. So there's the next one. And then last but not least, look at this one.
That's pretty.
Now I'm thinking this is a snowflake jasper. I'm not 100% sure. Oops. Once again, it wants to fall. It's open in the back so the stone can breathe. It's got a beautiful setting to it, and it's tall. See how, look at the gallery of it. Also, look at the beautiful little rope type design around it. It's hard to both hold it and show it. But I'm going to put that one on F. So we're looking for $3 for these. Hopefully y'all can see that these are bigger, showier, finer, which is why they're a little bit more.
I'm in for one. I'm in for two.
Okay, thank you, thank you. Anybody else? Otherwise, we're going to count this down and get to picking. Lots of great things still to come tonight. Y'all let me know what you'd like to see.
Going once, going twice. Fair warning.
Okay, sold to Laurie. Laurie, what can I get for you?
Alrighty, I would like one of J, which is the orangey prism.
Okay, I only have one, so that'll
Well,
work out
that's
well.
good. And I would like G, the yellow heart,
Okay,
and A, the heart with the star in it. Thank you
okay,
very much.
thank you. Anybody else? I have a feeling some of these may sell on the replay. And I always love it when y'all are watching the replay and you send me not only a description and timestamp, but a picture. That helps me so much. Okay, Colleen is still here. I would have thought Colleen was selling by now.
Hey,
Okay,
Colleen.
she's going to
She
take
would
that.
like, yeah. Colleen, oh,
All
she
right,
did put a 2. Okay, thank you,
she
dear.
did. Colleen kind of knows how this works. That's why
I
she's the
think so. I think
OG, the
so.
OG. Sometime behind the scenes, I'll have to tell you what OG stands for. You will be very surprised.
Oh, okay.
But you will still like her. You will still like her. Anything else? You'd like her regardless, but that's
I
why she
like
uses the
Colleen any kind of
initial.
way.
It's a little controversial. I shouldn't say that on here because now she's going to be embarrassed. But I want her to be who she wants to be. And she has been at this a long time and she's got great skills. Okay, last call before I scrape these to the side. And next round, we're going up to $3, and you're going to see why. You are going to see why. Last call before I scrape it to the side. Okay, scrape all these to the side. And I'll show you what I have at the $3 price point. These next ones I'm about to show, I have never shown before. So y'all are all going to be seeing them for the very first time. They are
Oh, look
classics.
how cute and
They all
pretty.
have a veil on them and they are glass. They are glass. So let me see if I can get them into the light. And they're not a little thin piece either. Do y'all see how
No.
thick they are? They are a thick, meaty piece of glass. So I'm going to put the magenta one on E. Great for the blood Jesus shed. I do also have red. So I know guys might prefer red. This one is an amber color, but remember, they're glass. This one's a little bit lighter. You can see they basically sent me all shades. This one's slightly yellow, slightly pink, clear. I know some guys might like clear, white, green, light blue, dark blue. There's no room for, but I'm going to squeeze it in. This one's black. So you can order by the color rather than trying to get the letter because I kind of bleeped up the, I kind of messed up the lettering because I wanted to show y'all all the colors in which this came.
Those are so pretty.
Great way of showing your faith. And so if you have a favorite color, a birthstone color, you want to give this to somebody with their favorite color or to commemorate something in particular. And let me show you this way. So in case you don't have a powerful light on it, because I was telling somebody the other day, nobody follows you around with a light or with a black light or a
Right.
blue light or, sometimes a lot of sellers will bring out these fancy lights. And I'm like, are you going to carry that around all day? Because otherwise, when you're just living your life, nobody may necessarily see that.
Any interest?
These are a good size, not only in height and width, but also in thickness as well. Okay, last call on these before I scrape them all to the side.
I'm in for 3.
Oh, okay. Well, I've got 12 great choices for you. It's interesting how this one's white and this one's clear, and yet they look so different. Because
They
sometimes you think
do.
of white and clear as similar, but putting them next to each other, and I purposely tried to put similar colors next to each other so you can see the difference in pink and red, or the difference in two blues, or the difference in some kind of blush type colors. And I love
Going
that
what?
they already have the bail. So all you do is you string your necklace through.
Yes.
I want to remind everybody that I have cords available for the low price of just $1. And this is how I get the cords in, y'all, in case you're wondering. I'm not like snatching them off of other necklaces. I buy cords just as cords. And let me see if I can grab a necklace to show you how the necklaces come.
Fair warning. Sold to Lori.
Well, I may not have one. It's just here on the ready. And I also want to let y'all know now that I am going to start carrying some little gift boxes. And let me show you what the little gift boxes look like. This is what they look like. So if you
Oh,
want to
cute.
give somebody a little charm, because I had somebody this week, I'm not going to dox and say who it was. If she wants to say, because she's in the chat, she can. But I thought, I wish I had these when I sent out her gift, because if you were going to gift somebody one of these, look how nice it would be to put in this little gift box.
Yeah.
And so these are going to be available from now on for the low price of $1. But let me take this out. So anytime you'll want to add a cord, a necklace, or a gift box, you just let Laurie know and she'll add it onto your purchase. But I thought those little pink ones would be great for Valentine's or Mother's Day.
Yes, that would be great. And I'm
Oh,
gonna clean.
and here's
I'm
the
gonna clean
necklace.
sweep.
Okay. And here's how the necklaces come, y'all, in case you wondered how the spare necklaces that I add $1 onto your purchase. So I buy them in a dozen, and then when someone says, "Oh, I want 1, 2, 3, 4," I just unhook it, put it in a little bag, and put it in your purchase. Okay, and you are clean sweeping.
I
Okay.
am clean sweeping.
Let me gather these up then. Well, I'm so glad you like these. I almost thought it was going to be a pass. Laurie like plays her cards so
Well,
close to the vest that I can never tell that she's like even
I was
interested.
waiting to see if anybody else really wanted one or not before I cleaned it, because I didn't know. I didn't think you had more than one of each, and
I
I didn't want
don't.
to. I didn't want to take them all if somebody else
Yeah.
wanted some. So
That's so sweet. Laurie is always so kind and conscientious. Okay, well, let's go on to something else then. If y'all have other requests, let them be made known. I have these pretty earrings that are tassels.
oh, those are nice.
They're a pretty turquoise color. I'm going to start these at 4.
It's pretty blue.
Thank you.
When I had pierced ears, I had orange ones very similar to that. They were so
You
bright.
had pierced ears? Oh
When I
no, this
was,
sounds like the Rebecca story, except in reverse.
I had so much trouble with my ears, I just gave it up. But I got
Oh,
them pierced for my high school graduation gift. And
oh.
I worked at a grocery store, and we had these ugly pea green pea soup green um, uniforms that we had to wear. And so I'd always brighten it up with some type of either wild or fancy or colorful dangle earrings. And I had some bright orange ones similar to this that I would wear. It's like if I have to wear something drab, I'm gonna gotta have something that looks better.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, last call on these. All right, next, move this back. I've got this beautiful necklace. I believe this was gifted to my mom because it's still in the gift box she received it in. And it has all of these beautiful little stones and beads in it. Hi, Mr. Goat. So
Hi,
nice
G
to
Goats.
see you. I'm going to start this pretty necklace at
That's
$6, gift
that's
box
beautiful.
included. So if you like beautiful colors of blues and purples, indigos, some gold tone to it. Everybody, welcome Mr. Go. I saw Jana earlier. I think they're pals.
Oh, okay.
Okay, last call on this necklace. All right, let me clear it away. Next, let's see if anybody likes turtles. This is kind of a small, petite necklace. So I'm going to start it at a small price. Let me bring it up a little bit better so you can see it.
Cute little thing. Look
Yes,
at him.
sweet little turtle. I'm going to start this one for just $4. I meant to show this a couple of weeks ago when I had a green one and a purple one, and the green and purple one both sold. But at the time, I didn't know where the blue one was. Well, here's the blue one. And look at that. He's just like hanging around,
I like that it's
hanging
hanging from one of the,
around,
yeah, I like
hanging
that.
around. So yeah, the see that's the bail to it.
That's great.
So
Cute.
I really like that construction. So $4 for this sweet um, turtle necklace.
Is that one of the necklaces that you can get for $1? One of the chains
This is the chain that it came on.
that it came on? Okay. I was
Yes.
just wondering if that was one of the ones you put it on, like if it was just by itself a pendant.
Oh, I don't have the ability to make necklaces, if that's what you're asking.
Gotcha.
So
Gotcha.
everything is ordered. I'm not a Colleen. Let's not give me more credit than I deserve. But I'll show you right here. Here are the necklaces that when someone says, "Hey, I want a chain," add on $1. So they're kind of sort of similar. But
Mhm.
you'll notice this one has some sparkly pieces in it,
Right.
and these are just plain. That's why they're $1.
Right. Cute, cute. Any interest in this little bitty turtle? He's so cute. He wants a home.
It does. Okay, well, we're going to pass. All right, next I have a fabulous set. Here is the necklace part. The blue might be the black
Oh,
might be
that's
throwing it
pretty.
off. You'll see it's mostly a silver tone, but it has a little bit of blue. And then it has a beautiful citrine in the center. And it comes with
Oh,
earrings.
wow.
So it's a long necklace and it has a lobster claw clasp and an extender. But just for showing purposes, I'm going to pull it way up so that y'all can see how beautifully it matches. And I'm going to start this set at $10. And I'll show you the backs of these earrings, beautifully constructed. So I love that it has some beautiful filigree work, but it also has a little blue enamel, and then it's got the citrine in the center. And just look at this geometric that's going on in the design. Just lovely.
That's beautiful.
I don't know if it's supposed to be a web or a dream catcher or the composition of a tear. There are so many beautiful things that it could be.
It could be, yeah.
Mhm. Okay, well, we're going to pass. Okay, next, every now and then I'll sell something by bulk, and here is a big set. I felt like these were going to be hard to sell on camera, so rather than selling these off $1 for each pendant, I thought I'm just going to sell this whole big lot. So these have a gold outline and they're clear. So if anybody is interested in this whole big pack of pendant charms, $5.
Are they just different designs?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes, yes. And they're light. So if anybody is thinking of using these for earrings, they are light enough to be for earrings. They are not super heavy. So, but it's still sealed, so I'm trying to keep it sealed. I hate to cut it open. I'm sure my mother bought these by bulk somehow. I only have one package, but you get
Colleen wants
all of
to know
them.
if you can show one.
Well, it's sealed. I hope you understand. It's one of those where I'd have to cut it open, and then I'd always be worried about them falling out. And we've got Brenda in for 5.
And Brenda's in for 5.
I hope you understand, Miss Colleen.
All the way over to the left. Show that close to the camera.
This one?
No, the other way.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Just kind of show maybe what she could see a little bit.
So they have a golden outline and they're just feather light.
Going once. Going twice.
That's a pretty good representation. They look kind of like a leaf or a flower petal.
Yeah. They're pretty.
They are. I don't know what mother was going to do with them, but
Fair warning.
if y'all like more of these, then I'll sell off things more by bulk rather than one at a time. You don't know till you try.
Sold to Brenda.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Brenda. Well, in that case, let me bring forth some more. Okay. I've got these fabulous colors of Carnival. You may have noticed from the thumbnails, we started the Carnival season on 12th night, which was January 6th. And the Carnival season lasts all the way until our big finale on Mardi Gras Day. So, where we have our annual Mardi Gras Marketplace on that Tuesday. And I probably should save these, but we were talking about selling beads by bulk. So I thought I'll just throw these up here and see if anybody's interested in this big bag for $5. This is a much bigger bag. You can see by the size of my hand, it's bigger. And let me see if I can flatten these out a little bit more so you can see just how many you're getting.
And that's the
Probably,
real colors of Mardi Gras right there.
yes, because sometimes you'll see some that are like a weird yellow, but
Yeah.
it is purple, green, and gold. And the purple, it's always this beautiful violet color. It's
Hmm.
not a deep indigo. It's this pretty violet color. So $5 for these carnival colored beads. And you know, some beads have such a small hole, they are so hard to see. I like that these have a hole even I can see. These just scream, make me a bracelet, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
This could be your carnival bracelet, and you could wear it every year throughout the carnival season. And I'm sure that's what my mother did. If you look inside, you can see there's actually a package in a package. So either she bought two packages and opened one up, or this is the original package and some spilled out. So $5. Anybody? Okay, we're gonna pass on that. Okay, next, this is a necklace my mommy made. She gifted it to me when she was still alive, and I thanked her for it, and I put it in this little bag. And here's the thing, when somebody gives you something, you are so happy that they gave you something, but not everything that everybody made is to your liking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My mother loved neutrals. She loved yellows and greens. These are ice cold. These are some kind of shell. Um, and these are just not my color palette. In fact, I said, why did you use all this shell? You could have spaced it out with some spacers. And she's like, but I wanted to use the best materials and not skimp. And anyway, we had a whole argument, which we usually did when crafts came out. So therefore, you'll see each of these is slightly different. Each of these has different striations because anytime you're dealing with stones or shells, this is the back where you can see she did not make it very professionally. She must have thought it wasn't long enough, so she added some extra beads and then added a lobster claw clasp and an extender. But I'd always try not to let that hurt my feelings. So here it is. I'm going to start this one at $5. It will not hurt my feelings if whoever buys this rips it apart and you make it into something else. You could make it into twice the necklaces or bracelets if you just put some spacers in between it instead of just using every single one of them together. Sorry, let me not get on my high horse. But you know how I feel about my mom and crafts. So, all right, it's bothering me to talk about it, so we're going to pass on this and I'll put it away if nobody's interested for even just $5 just for the bead. Okay, next. You know, winter is the season for velvet, isn't it, Laurie?
Yes, it is.
Velvet jackets, velvet skirts. This is a velvet choker.
Oh,
And this
my.
is a beautiful purplish violet color, but it's not just a velvet choker. Look at these beautiful bejewels on it. And
Colleen
here's the
is in Colleen is in for 5. I think she would like that other
is
necklace.
Colleen broadcasting on another channel. She's going to get herself in trouble. Okay, we'll just say call to Colleen. Colleen, I got the notification, honey. You're going to get yourself in trouble. Okay, it's sold to you, and I'm going to keep it in this little bag for you. I'm so glad to know that something my mommy made that you make prettier. Okay, thank you so much, Colleen. We'll just say sold to Colleen. If Rebecca finds out that Colleen is cheating on her over here, I feel like I'm the, well, let me not say those words, but y'all know what I'm saying. Colleen, don't you get yourself in trouble now. Oh, that's right. Colleen does what she wants. What am I thinking? Here I am trying to look out. It's like,
She does what
quick,
she
quick.
wants.
The husband's coming home. Go, out the back door. But, we don't have to do that because Colleen does what she wants. Okay. So, but this is such a pretty choker. Let me see if I can kind of show y'all the back of this. Look how it is woven and constructed. This is so pretty. My mother did not make this, of course. Y'all know I'll maybe show one piece that she made because I get to all sappy and cry. So for this is gonna be $3 starting bid. Oh, she has some time. Okay. And Janice, make sure you have that link because when we're over, I want to raid over there. Just like Colleen raids over to me. Okay, and $3. And Janice, when you have the link ready, let me know that you have the link ready, but don't drop the link until the end of the show, okay? But it's just for peace of mind that I know you have it ready. Okay, so I think this would be so pretty. But you know what else you could do with this? You could also use this as a bracelet or an ankle bracelet.
Oh,
Nobody
yeah.
says you have to put this around your neck. I also think that this would be pretty around a bottle or a canister because you could wrap this around anything. Okay, last call on this one. Okay, let's do some baking items. Now, I've got metal, I've got silicone, I've got all kinds of stuff. And I don't know if y'all bake. I'm going to be real honest. I don't bake. It's funny. People just automatically assume, oh, you're Southern. You must be a great cook. You must be a great baker. And I'm like, have you met me? Have you met me? Oh, you know what I just found?
What'd you find?
I hope Colleen doesn't mind me saying this out loud. A couple of weeks ago, Rebecca in her chat said, do you have a pastry bag? And Colleen said, honey, just use a baggie or a
Ziploc,
Ziploc bag,
yeah.
which is a great hack. But Colleen then realized she can't talk to people that way and said, I'll look and see. Well, Rebecca doesn't come to my auctions. I'm not sure she even knows who I am, but I just found a pastry bag with
Oh, my.
the nozzle, and look how many
All
tips
the
you get.
tips. Holy cow.
There must be what, 20, 30 tips,
Yeah.
and all the tips are different. Well, I thought I was about to show pans, but I'm going to show this. Of course, the real person who needs to see it is podcasting her own stuff right now. And I would send her a message to say, hey, come look. But I don't think she gets my emails because I've emailed a few times and never get a response. But anyway, maybe somebody else here in the chat needs a pastry bag with a nozzle with all of these tips. It is brand new and sealed. We are going to start this at just $10. Just $10. Even just for the tips, that's not even $1 a tip. And the tips are
No.
the expensive part. Because, like Colleen said during her own live, you can use a pastry bag, but it's the tips that make it look fancy and
Right.
fabulous. Whether it's on a cake, whether it's mashed potatoes in a ring around your shepherd's pie, whether it's just a fancy filling to your celery. And then after this, I'll show the pan. It's so funny. I didn't notice till now. Okay, last call on this. All right, now $5 for choice. Look who this is. Do you recognize this
Oh,
face?
that's Winnie the Pooh.
Yes. So these are going to be the smaller pans for an individual cake. You know, like if you go out to a restaurant,
Oh,
they don't
cute.
bring you a whole cake. They bring you the size that they think is appropriate for one person. I'll tell you that one person cake usually feeds your whole table.
Yeah.
Here's the next one. This is like a mini bundt pan. And you'll notice this one's a slightly darker material. Don't ask me what that means. If y'all have questions, I'll just refer y'all to Laurie.
Oh,
Laurie knows the stuff from all her wedding planner days. I don't know
oh.
squat. Squat in the South is a number, and that number's 0. Here's another pretty one. It's kind of a bunt-like type pan. But let me
That
tell
one's
you,
cute.
these are not limited to baking. If you want to make ice molds, you can make ice molds in here, Jello molds. So my mother, when she would serve punch, used to fill up several of these and she would have them floating because she didn't want ice looking ice. No, no, no. She wanted molded ice floating in her punch bowls. And look at these cute little fish.
Oh, look at the fish
Now, I'm pretty sure these were the ones that were floating because she thought it was cute to see an ice fish.
with
And
fishes.
not
Yeah.
only would she do an ice fish, but sometimes she would make these as lemonade or limeade so that they'd have a little color. Or she just squirt a little food color into just clear ice to give it some color, especially when we had parties. She would do great luau's with flowers and fish and all kinds of tropical things. And I see a lot of them must have been from these. Okay, next we've got St. Patrick's Day coming up. Who needs a St. Patrick's Day shamrock mold? But I also see a spade, so I'm thinking maybe this is a card thing because, as you guessed it, there is also. Oh no, I may not be able to get these apart. Oh yeah, I can get these apart. Some of these I have multiples. Here's a diamond, and here's a heart. Although some people may just want the hearts for Valentine, and I do have multiples, so it's not a problem if you just want hearts for Valentine. Here's a little square pan if you want to make little individual loaves of bread. And this one has grapes.
Cute.
I'm running out of room. I feel like my tablecloth is dragging some of these down. Here's one with a pretty little dove on it. Great for little individual cornbreads or banana breads. And I'll tell you what my mommy would do. She would use these little individual pans because for those of y'all who know me, know I can't have nuts. Everybody else in my family was fine for nuts. So she would always make me one that was just banana bread. And then she would drop walnuts, I think it was, into everybody else because they were all fine with the nuts. Okay. If you want an actual bundt pan with the hole in the center, here's one that has the actual hole in the center.
What's the
Here's
starting bid on these?
5, 5. Here's a bell one. And this one's copper, I believe. I'm running out of room, but here's an angel.
Oh, that's sweet.
And I think this one's Tigger.
That's Tigger.
I guess Tigger would go with Fanny. I should
Well,
have done these in
I'm
2.
in for 5.
Okay. And here's a dog. I don't know if this
Oh,
is
that's one of the Dalmatians.
okay.
Cute.
Her membership let her in. Don't you think that's who let her in? The membership of YouTube? The power of membership. That also gives her a free gift with every ship purchase.
Going once.
So many great choices. Oh, wait,
Going
I'm still
twice.
not done. If somebody
Hold on,
needed
Janet.
just a plain one, and this one has a name brand, it is Petite.
Patisse.
Hmm. So, sorry, I keep trying to add, but okay.
Fair
I'm
warning.
done. Mother just had so many of these little pans, I tell you. I don't know that she ever got around to using all these, and I'm sure they're vintage.
Sold to Lori.
But I will have some new pans coming up after in silicone, because silicone didn't exist back when my mother baked.
I would like
Okay, which ones
one
and what quantity?
one of each of the four that represent cards. The heart, the diamond, the spade, and the club.
Okay, here's the diamond, the spade, the clover, and the heart.
Thank you very much.
Okay, anybody else? Oh, you know, I know that y'all snark out of love, so I'm not going to say anything because I know it's an inside thing. But to any of my new viewers, it's snarks of love between longtime friends. Okay, last call on these. Okay, now some of you were saying those are cute and all, but they're too little. I don't want to make individual cakes. I don't want to make specialized cakes. I want to make one thing that's going to be for everybody. Boom. Look at this big one. Look how fabulous and fancy. And if you're saying, I just want decor, well, look at this. It will hang up. Oh, and I think there's a marking on it. Let me see if I can see the marking. Right under the latch. Can you see the marking, Laurie?
Ooh.
It's under the latch.
Jong, Jong, Hong Kong.
Okay, maybe so. Well,
I don't know.
anyway, this is a big, huge pan. So if you want to hang it for decor or you want to use it to make actual breads, I'm going to start this one at $8. Now, I'll tell you where these fancy breads are used here in our local area. Well, I'll ask Laurie before I tell you what I think. Laurie, do you know of a specific holiday that's celebrated in our area where lavish breads are made in elaborate molds? Or should
Is
I
it
tell?
is it one of the Jewish holidays?
No, no.
No,
The holiday that I'm thinking of
no.
is St. Joseph's Day. St.
Oh my
Joseph's
goodness,
Day
yes.
is 1 week after St. Patrick's Day. And while we have some parades that are just for St. Patrick's Day, we have some parades in a fancy suburb called Metairie between where I live and Laurie lives and the town of New Orleans that has a combined parade for the Irish celebrating St. Patrick's Day and the Italians celebrating Saint Joseph's Day. And they make these elaborate feasts called the Saint Joseph's Altars. And they have mostly breads, and all of their breads are elaborately shaped, and they're made with these kind of special pans.
That's
Well,
very
I'll tell you
pretty.
what, I don't think I've done a price drop yet tonight. Let's price drop this to $6. Buy it now. And what? Here's my hand. I guess I can measure it the right way. So the correct measurement is 9 inches across, but it's a nice big size. And this could be for Easter, or, for those people of Jewish faith. Uh, they could use this too. And there's even Jewish people who believe in Jesus, and they're called Jews for Jesus.
I'll buy it now for 6.
Okay, sold. All right, let me get to the new pan. I bought a whole collection of silicone pans because somebody told me that is really hot right now. So I thought, well, I'll buy a collection and give choice. So these I'm going to start out at just $5. Here's the first one. These are all a grayish color, and you'll see they are silicone. See how they move? So if you want to make some mini muffins, mini cupcakes, look at these.
Oh, donuts.
Or they could be individual pineapple upside down cakes. My
Yeah.
mother would make the individual pineapple upside down cakes. Let me see, will these sit up here? Okay, we'll sit up here. Okay. Hold my camera. All right. Next, I've got your standard bread pan, but it is silicone. So way easier to pop it out and to wash. Here's a really elaborate bundt pan or angel food cake pan. Look how fancy. These are
Wow.
all brand new. Here's the next one. Look at this great wavy texture on it.
Brenda's in for 5.
Okay. And here's the last one. It's very similar. It is square. I don't know if this is I think one was for frittatas and one was for meatloaf, but I'm not 100% sure because I don't really do that much cooking, y'all. So I've got a bunch of different choices, is what I'm saying. I bought a set and thought, well, I'll just offer it for choice.
Going once.
So you have the
Going
option of
twice.
the vintage metal first, and now brand new silicone. And once again, you can still use these for ice melt.
Fair warning.
Look at this little texture around just even the top, not just down in the bottom where it's swirled,
Beautiful.
but even up here. And even the plainer ones, like this one for bread or meatloaf, still has that chevron pattern. Look how nice that chevron pattern is.
Sold to Brenda. Which one or ones would you like? Congratulations.
Congratulations, Brenda. She thought she was coming for sleep pants and she found other stuff.
She would like the bread pan, please.
Okay, here we go. All right, I'll pop this one up here so we can fit more of these in. Okay, anybody else? These are always a good Christmas gift, Mother's Day, Father's Day, moving into a new house gift. A lot of people like to cook and like to bake, both men and women.
Janice says the bundt cake has wedges like that, and an angel food cake is smooth.
Okay. And what about pineapple upside down cake?
I love pineapple upside down cake.
I do too, but mine is the cherry.
I know a lot of people don't care for them, but I like them.
Well, when you have allergies, you have fewer options, so therefore, you sometimes like things that not everybody else does. Okay, anybody else for any of these pans? Last call. Janice, are you wanting me to sell a cast iron fry pan? If so, I can go get one. I do have some available. Not sure if she's talking or requesting.
Are you requesting that, Janice?
I'll just have to go grab some from the kitchen, but I do still have a couple left. I checked them a few weeks ago. I think it was Shalene that bought some.
Oh, she said no. We asked about a pineapple upside down cake. She was saying you can make it in a cast iron frying pan.
Okay. Oh, you know what I realized? That when I was showing clothing, I forgot to show these jogger pants real quick. Because I had all these
Okay.
men's and women's, 2X and 3X. I forgot to show these 3X jogger pants. These are still $8. First, we have a heathered gray. And if there's anybody watching now that wasn't watching before, you can watch the replay. So I know it's really limiting 2X and 3X, although the 3X men's are going to fit a woman who has a size larger than 3X. They're 4X. I don't know what comes
Oh,
after 3X because most stores usually only go up to
there's
3X.
there's a 4X, a 5X, a 6X, and now a 7X.
Okay. All right. So $8 for choice. These are jogger pants in the 3X. You have a choice of camo or the heathered gray.
Those are nice.
And did Janice ever say that she found the link when we're ready for it?
Oh no, she hasn't. Janice, have you found the link for the other auction?
We're not ready for it yet, but we're
Right.
just making
Just want to make
sure.
sure if you have it.
Mhm.
Yes, she has it.
Okay. All right. Last
Wonderful.
call on these, and then we're at the top of the hour.
Yes, ma'am, we are.
So let me clear these away. I'm going to grab the next $1 item while you tell everybody how this round works.
And I'm going to tell it slowly today.
Thank you.
It's Belle's Bargain Bonanza. Everything starts at just $1. And then you may bid it up in any increment that you want.
So help me. Okay, next I've got a choice of pens. But
Hi,
you know,
Jen.
most pens, hi Jen, stand up. These pens are meant to lay down long. Why? Because they're a cute little doggy. They're a dachshund.
Oh, how cute.
And look at their little snout. Okay, so I've got these in several colors. Being in the package, they're not going to stand upright. You'd have to take them out of the package to stand upright. So there's magenta, there's turquoise, there is green, and of course, there is black.
Oh, those are adorable. And the nose, is it rubber that you can use it as a stylus?
Let me think. I think so. It feels rubber. See?
I'll be
Boop,
yeah.
boop, boop,
You
boop.
probably can use that as a stylus on your computer,
And here's the pen.
on your phone. Yeah.
And
Nice.
so you see, look how nicely it sits up on its little legs. So I only have one in each color. So we'll start the bidding at $1. They're all one and done. So I didn't know if these were going to be too great or not great. So I always just order a small amount. And I thought, well, if people like them, then I will order more. So once again, you've got magenta, you've got blue, green, and black.
Any interest? Janice is in for one.
Okay.
Going once. Going twice. Fair warning.
I can't believe nobody bid it up. I thought these were so cute.
Solar Janice. Congratulations. Which one or ones would you like? The red and the blue. Magenta and the blue.
So I do want to let you know this is a super girly girl pink. So hopefully that doesn't bother you. But if you were getting this for a guy and you want to change your mind, just let us know. Okay, so that leaves green and black. Anybody for green and black?
And I'm in for one, and I'll take the last two.
Okay, there we go. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let me back up the camera and I want to show you some really fabulous necklaces. They were so pretty. I bought these in several different colors. They all have gemstones in them. So these are
Wow.
not tiny. Sometimes you'll see just this part of the gemstone and think, oh, that's kind of tiny. But look at the setting. So you'll see the setting has, look how big that is. Now
Mm-hmm.
I uh, chose to order these on black cords. If you want me to swap them out for a chain necklace, I'm glad to do that. But look at the beautiful eyes and face on these snakes. Look at the beautiful coil. So I've got several different stones in here
Hi,
from,
Shelby.
hi Shelby. So adventurine, then we've got obsidian, we have rose quartz, um, moonstone, and tiger's eye. The tiger's eye almost follows you like a cat's eye, but it's tiger's eye. And these are a heavy, substantial necklace, by the
They
way.
look,
These
yeah.
are heavy. And look at the back. You'll see how the stones are open so that they can breathe. And the rest of it is molded. I don't know if you can see how it's open. And even the bail is really substantial. Oh, I forgot to ever give a price. I'm sorry. I'm starting this at $8 for choice.
Very nice.
And look at the texture on the tail.
What is that stone on the right?
This one is Adventurine.
Adventurine. Okay.
So that it has that kind of sage green, mint green kind of color.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that they chose to use neutral stones. You know, they could have used big glaring stones
Right.
like a lapis or a amethyst. But then the beauty of the setting of these snakes wouldn't have shown through. You would have just been looking at the color.
Right.
So I love that they use neutrals so that nothing upstages the design, so that the stone enhances the design rather than, oh, they're just being some little design to hold the stone.
Right. Right.
You know, it's kind of like with a cake. Is it a really delicious cake that just has the most minimal icing? Or is it, oh, any old cake in order to spell out the person's name with elaborate roses and happy birthday on the top? So some cakes are about the decoration and the icing, and some cakes are for no reason and they're just a delicious cake with hardly any icing. So, and I think jewelry is that way too, where sometimes it's about the stone and sometimes it's just a stone in a really beautiful way.
Right. That's
All right.
gorgeous.
Well, last call on these. These might be too much of a statement piece for some people, and I get that. So, once again, here it is in the size of my hand. But I think these would be great for a button down shirt or a v neck because with the way they taper down, they're going to work so well with clothing. So well. And with them being blacks and browns, you could even give it to a guy because guys will wear snake jewelry, won't they?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
So I could totally see the obsidian
The,
snake with this black
yes.
even being worn by the manliest biker dude. So to
Even the
just,
tiger's eye.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So by a hunter, a fisherman, an outdoorsman, absolutely. Maybe it's in honor of his first, let me think of a politically correct word since this is YouTube and some people don't believe in the hunting of animals. Score, save, find. Y'all know what I'm really trying to say, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. The way you get purses, belts, and shoes. Okay, well, last call on these. Maybe I made a mistake with these. Or maybe I'll just bring it back at another time. I see we have a very small audience since we've got lots of other auctions on. All right, we will pass on this. Well, speaking of guy necklaces, I want to show another guy necklace, which I think is great. I had one of these in black and it sold to a certain gentleman who was coming to our auction at the time. And look at this piece right here. It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Look at the
Mm-hmm.
bronze head on this manly wolf. And also, the back is not flat. The back is just as pretty. It is double sided. Sometimes it'll have a flat back. This one does not. And you'll notice it's on a corded necklace. And what's great about that is you just pull it like this and it becomes as long as your guy wants to wear it.
Wow. Look at that.
So you just pull, 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 and it becomes bigger and bigger and bigger. Or if you don't want it to become bigger, then you pull it in the opposite direction and it shrinks back down. So it can double its size or half its size, depending on how you pull on each side. So I'm going to start this one at 7. And a lot of times guys will prefer the cords because then they can wear them to work, they can wear them to the gym, they could sweat on them because, hey, it's just a cord.
Right.
And it's definitely a manly carving. Okay, last call on this one. Okay, next I have some coloring books. Now, I sell some that are super thick. This one is thinner. The super thick ones that usually cost $10, I sell for $5. This one sells for $6.99, so I'm only selling it for $3. This one's called Designing Colors. It's not as thick as some, but it's only going to be $3. And look at the elaborate designs. Now, they show doing it with colored pencils, but you could do it with any kind of markers you want to. And they've got fabulous mandala designs. So this is going to be the first one. Second one is going to be Color Your Way to Happiness. Once again, mandala type designs. Here's some of them on the back. I'll flip through it a little bit for y'all.
Those are pretty.
So okay, any interest on these? All right, Brenda's in free. Yeah, let me know what else you'd like to see tonight. I see we've whittled down to only about 7 people, so I want to show what y'all want to see. But if y'all are tired or there's nothing you want to see, but this is a great time to request. Why? Because there's less people to bid against, right?
Yes,
Easier to
ma'am.
get what I have for the starting bid. So
Last bid $3. Brenda.
I want to let y'all know I have multiples of Designing Colors. I only have one of Design Your Way to Happiness. And if a lot of people are sick right now, I keep seeing that in the chat. And when somebody is sick, what's a great thing to take their mind off of it when they're stuck sitting home trying to get better is just to give somebody a coloring book. Because the
Yes.
coloring book is something you can do while you're on the sofa or in bed. And it'll give them something creative to do. Because sometimes when people are sick, they say, I'm so bored. And
Yes.
so having something to do, because you can only watch so much YouTube or TV.
And you only
And
can look at so many magazines.
right,
And yeah, you need something to actually do.
exactly.
And with coloring, I find, because I love to color, um, it's, I hate to say mindless, but it really does free your mind from having, either it's something that you can do while you have something you really have to think about and you're just doing something, but you're thinking, or you can just be very, oh, I don't have to think about anything. It's
Now,
great.
she said the second one, so I think she means this one.
Yes.
And I think a lot of people will color while they watch TV or movies or YouTube. So, and I'll say this, I am not into art, I'm not into crafts, but if you're not coloring, how many times are you snacking? So better to be coloring, which is not
Definitely.
filling your
Definitely.
belly with snacks, and you have something pretty to show for it. So I think that's another aspect is just that giving yourself something to do is almost like a dietary trick.
Brenda, do you like to color or are you buying that for someone else? Sue B wants to know if she can have the other one.
Okay, well, I've got several of the other ones, so y'all don't think that I'm running out. So
Okay.
y'all order the number you want to. If you just want one, that's fine. So
Sue, could you please put a 3 in the chat?
let me see how many I have. I have 5 total of this designing color one. So if you just want one, that's fine. And remember, these were $6.99. I'm sending them to you for 3. That's a pretty good bargain, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, Brenda does like to color.
Oh, that's great. I love to.
And Sue, what about you? Do you like to color or is it a gift? Because Laurie's only asking because she's looking for other
Yeah,
people who
I
enjoy
just
her
would.
hobby.
I would love,
Oh,
and if you join Discord, you could post some of your pictures. I'd love to see them.
oh, Laurie posts her pictures there. So if you want to see if she's as good as she sounds like she is, you could see that on the Discord.
I love to color.
And I hope Laurie doesn't mind me telling, but one of the things that she made and gifted me is she colored a beautiful Bible passage and she framed it with a lovely um, purple matting, and I have it sitting in my office right above my printer. So when I go to print out y'all's labels from the pirate ship, I always look up at the Bible verse she framed, which says, "Trust the Lord with all your heart." And the rest of that verse is, "Trust the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path." So that's right. Laurie's a sweetheart. Okay, anybody else? I still have four of these left.
Do you have any of those other ones we were talking about? The erase, color erase, or that
I
you could
have
show?
this one, which is Spider Man.
Is that the only one you have?
Okay, here is my doxing myself. I think I had one or two left from last week. I'm not
Uh-huh.
sure where I put the one or two passes. This one was the one I failed to show last week, so it's a never before seen mess free. So I
Well,
am sure that I have the other somewhere else. I just couldn't put my hand on it, and the person who happened to want to see these isn't here or isn't here yet. So this is the one that I have to show tonight.
and how much is it?
It is 5.
Okay. Can I go ahead and buy that now?
Yes.
I will buy that now.
Okay. Anybody else for the coloring book?
Sue B wants to know if you have any kids' Valentine crafts.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. You find out what ages, and I'm gonna grab what I have, and we'll see if it's the right age.
Okay.
But you
Sue,
see if you can get
Sue,
Sue
what
to
kind of
open one.
ages maybe?
But she doesn't have to dox herself. There's no pressure to actually tell. You get what
Young kids, teens?
And does she mean like baking or like painting?
She said 4 years old. Maybe like that door hanger or the squishies.
Okay. I think I found a box of sketch. You're right. Okay. And if she said baking, then I'll go back and get the baking later. But I do have lots of great um, baking, like cookie cutters and so forth. Okay. So I have these super cute wooden frames that kids paint or adults can paint, and then you put your picture in it. It could be the picture of their dog, it could be the picture of their little brother or sister, it could be the picture of
Those
their
are cute.
family. I think this would be a super cute craft. I also have it in this shape as well. This isn't exactly Valentine's shape, but I'm going to do these $3 for choice. I do have multiples. That's why I'm starting them out so low. And these are wood. How do
That's
you know it's
cute.
wood? Well, on the back, it literally says wood frame. And
And those are
there's
good for lots of different ages because you can go from the kids painting on them to bedazzling them to, gluing things on.
right.
That's
And those of
cute.
y'all who, this one even looks like it's for baby, might be a good
Yeah.
baby gift as well. But, you could put anything in the heart.
Sue would like 3 of the heart one.
I think she may be bidding $3 for
Oh,
a heart
$3
one,
for a heart one.
but she
Sorry.
might need a quantity of three. So I do have multiples. I'm so glad she requested these because, otherwise I might not have thought to re-show Valentine's. So if you don't know, I have a whole Valentine auction. And if you want me to send you that link in an email, I can, or Janice might could drop it in the chat as well. We had a whole Valentine auction so that people could start getting ready for it.
Yep. That was on the 2nd of January.
Yeah, because I wanted to make sure there was time to get everything mailed, but there's still time to get it there. We've got what, 3 weeks?
Mhm. Going once, going twice.
And remember, I'm showing to everybody, not just Sue. We are so glad she requested it, but anybody and everybody can bid on any of these items. And y'all don't forget to click the thumbs up. Okay, well, in an email,
Sold
I'll
to
send you
be.
the link just in case there's something else you might want. All right, let's see which one or ones and what quantities. I love this one with the framed dogs. But it could be framed sisters, it could be framed nephews.
Sue, you want just the one heart or you want more than one?
I have multiples. You could do one for every member of your family or every grandchild, every brother and sister. See, I have plenty. Let's see how many she wants. I so appreciate you making the list and checking it twice.
Just
Just
one, she
one.
said.
Okay, here's one for her. Anybody else? Anybody else before I remove these? I've still got more to show, so don't think, oh, she's a one-trick pony. She's not.
I think I'd like to go in for 3 and get a heart one as well.
Okay. Here's a heart one from Miss Laurie. All right. Anybody else? And hearts aren't only for Valentine's. Your loved ones are in your heart all the time. Okay. I will move these aside. Okay, next, these are going to be $2 for choice. Who wants to paint a
Oh, cute.
DIY figurine? This first one says, "Be my Valentine," and
Oh,
it's a cute little teddy bear. He comes with all of this paint and with the brush. Next, we have a cute little sloth in a cup, and the cup has a heart on it. Once again, all this paint and the brush. Next, for those cat lovers, this one says, "Be mine." It's wood and it's got the hanger and it's got all these markers to color it in with. And next, here is a Hello Valentine. It even shows it how to color it. It shows you how to color it. I'm not so sure that I like that truck in purple. I think I might like the truck in red better, but that's
Yeah.
just me.
And then
Here's all the markers you get. So
and
here
pink and
are
purple
4
hearts.
DIY kits. Now these are all one and done. There are no multiples here.
And what is the starting bid?
$2.
$2.
I tell you what, I'm going to add a couple more things. Well, no, I'll do these next round. Don't think there's room. We'll just keep going with some Valentines for Robon.
Okay.
Because this way there's plenty of time to mail it out and for y'all to do it and enjoy it. We'll just keep showing until somebody else has a request. Okay, last call on this. Okay, maybe coloring and painting isn't your thing. That's fine. Okay, next, these are a little bit larger. Here is a DIY XOXO sign. Look how big it is. It's a big, thick piece of wood. Can you imagine how hard it would be to cut this out? Even if you had the wood and it was just free, and you had like the jigsaw to do it, can you imagine how
Yeah,
hard it would be? I'll tell you. There's going to be
that's
$2
nice.
for choice. So here's the first one. You could paint it, you could stain it, you could bling it out. Here's the second one. It's a DIY wood truck. And once again, it is carved with all these elaborate um, shapes to it.
It's
And
got the
this little
stand.
block right here is the stand where you put
Cool.
it. That way you can display it. So looking for $2 for either of these. Also, at the $2 price mark, I'm going to offer these LED battery operated lights. If you make wreaths, these are great to add to your wreath. So your wreath lights up.
Hey, Belle.
Uh-huh.
The last round you had the little kitty cat coloring wood.
Yes, ma'am.
I'd like to get one.
Okay. Well, there is only one. So that
Well,
was
that's it.
fun.
I just
Oh,
thought of somebody to give it to.
okay.
Sue's
Here it is.
Susan for 2. Thank you.
Okay. Laurie trying to do giveaways on the spot while watching. That's so sweet.
Hey, State of Zen.
Reminder that everybody should be respectful and that by buying things online, you are saving the time of having to go fill up your car with gas, drive to a store, walk all the way through the parking lot, search the store to see what they have and if they have the item you want. Fill up your buggy, stand for a long time in line, wait while your items are checked out, and then drive all the way home. So, just like you would pay somebody to do your shopping and deliver it to you, shopping online at a bargain priced auction can be much the same way. Great way of saving money and saving time and effort. Okay, I have 2 available of the light. So, Sue, did you want one or both of the lights? Here's the XOXO sold to you. Just let me know one or both of the sets of lights. Absolutely. There are thousands of auctions on YouTube. There are reseller auctions. There are craft auctions. There are storage auctions. There are jewelry auctions. There are stamp and coin auctions. I think some dumpster divers have auctions. There are vintage auctions. Absolutely.
Both lights, please.
Okay. How did you find my channel? I'm guessing it's not from one of the other auction channels, since you don't seem familiar with auctions. Anybody for the DIY wood truck kit? Okay, next I've got some cute signs. These are going to be $2. This first one says,
Oh,
follow your
cute.
heart. This one is made of wood, and the beads are also wood, and it's striped. This next one says, love, sweet love.
Cute.
And this last one says, XOXO, hugs and kisses. Also, let me add some of these gnome signs as well. I still have a couple of gnome signs left. These gnome signs are metal. Here's the
Oh,
back. So here's one gnome that says, be my Valentine. And here's another gnome, and he's holding a heart that says love. Had so many choices, it's hard to get them all into the frame.
the Be My Valentine gnome. What color hat is that? Is that pink?
Yes, pink.
Okay, I'm in for 2.
I'll show you a close-up of it here.
Gotcha.
And look, he's literally holding a Valentine,
Mm-hmm.
asking for his little gnome girlfriend to be his Valentine. And something I like about it is it's an ombre coloring, because you notice it's a little lighter here, a little darker here, and the darkest at the heart.
Can you show the other gnome up close?
Oh, yes, yes. This one has stripes of yellow and pink, holding a heart-shaped Valentine. Look at the little scallops right here. And you'll see if you flip them over, these are all molded. They're not flat. They're all molded. These are really high quality.
Going once, going twice.
And I have multiples of the gnomes. The signs are all one and done.
Sold to Lori. I'd like one of the pink.
Okay. Here we go. You're going to live with Lori. Okay. Anybody else? Last call on these. Well, if you like that gnome, I have one other gnome that is in wood. And this says, love you like other.
Oh, cute
Gnome
saying.
other. And if I turn it to the side, you'll see love is a separate piece of wood that's glued on top. Also, there is this little bow right here. And on the back, it has a fancy kickstand to it. So it's going to sit up.
How
This one's going to
cute.
be $3. Let me measure it for you. So the measurement is 11 inches. It's big. So $3 for wooden love you like gnome other sign. Any interest? I do have multiples of this. I think this would look so great on a reception area, like of a doctor's office or the church office, or your desk at work, just to kind of greet people, next to wherever you keep the
That'd
brochures
be
or the
cute.
sign in
Yeah.
book or the little bowl of mints or whatever it is that's always on that front desk. Because they usually have one little decor piece. And
Yeah.
I think that this would be a great little decor piece. Okay, well, last call. Back to other type of craftsy things. I think these would be good for people making Valentines or perhaps for people who do scrapbooking. So these are novelty stickers, and if you look at it, hopefully you can see the metallics to it and the
Hmm.
holographic nature to them. Not sure if you can see how there are like little sparkles inside every heart. Little sparkles inside the hearts. These are going to be $2 for choice. Here are just the hearts for those who don't like gnomes. And look at all those sparkles, Laurie. And they're all conversation hearts. So they all say cute little things while they are shining and showing. So there are your two options, conversation hearts or gnomes. $2 for choice. Oh, and you know what else is going to be for choice? This is glass. It's this cute little plate that says love. It could be where you put your after dinner mints. It could be where you put your keys, where you take off your rings by the sink. You'll see it's slightly curved so that it could hold things. Or you could just put it on a little plate stand.
Oh,
I'm
that's
going to
pretty.
offer this for $2 as well. And it does say love in the corner.
And I'm in for two.
Okay, thank you. And next I'll show some signs, which is probably what you hear me doing in the background. You gotta get
Going once,
the
Going twice. Fair warning.
I do have multiples of this sticker. Great way to seal up those Valentine cards you're sending out.
So to Lori, I would like 2 of the gnomes.
I couldn't have guessed that. My, oh my. Okay. Laurie still surprises me. All right. Here's 2 notes for Laurie. Anybody else? Last call on these. Okay. Next, here's some super cute signs. These are metal and they're trucks. You'll know how trendy trucks are. This first one says, struck by love. And in the back it says, love you more. So that one's going to be the first option. It's got a nice hanger on it. Here's the second one, which says, follow your heart. And I don't think this even has to be Valentine. Shouldn't you follow your heart all the time?
All the time.
And we've got some XOXO. That would be great advice for somebody leaving the nest, going off to college, going to pursue, a new holiday. Follow your heart.
Yes.
So it doesn't have to be for Valentine's, but it could be. So, and they've got a nice big harp and hanger to them. If you're looking to see how big they are 8.5, both of them. So a nice big size. Looking for $3. And I only have one of each. So if you're tired of the traditional wreath on your front door and you're looking for something that is going to weather, with these being metal, they're going to weather the storms better. Now that all the snow has melted.
That sure was nice having that.
It was, but it's like it melted into tears because it's like little teardrops of melting. It was almost like being on vacation, but it was a staycation where the
A
vacation came to
staycation.
us.
That's right.
Where the
That's right.
vacation came to us. Okay, last call on these. All right. Well, if you like the idea of a metal sign, but these were just too big, too elaborate, too much, we're going to lower the price point to $2. These are a little smaller, not as fancy, not as many colors, but this first one says, love you. The second one says, be mine.
Oh, those are cute.
And this one says, kiss me.
Kiss me.
Well, I know that every time I went to see my maternal grandparents, that's the first thing they would do is they would open their arms up wide and bend down, and we would run into their arms.
Mm-hmm.
And then they would ask for kisses. But the way we ask for kisses in the South is a little different. We don't say, oh, kiss me, darling. My grandpa would say, give me some sugar.
Give me some
And that
sugar.
did not mean that he wanted me to go to the store and buy a carton of sugar and then come back and give it to him. Or my grandmother always had these cute little cubes of sugar. I don't know that sugar even comes in cubes anymore. But when she served tea or coffee, the sugar was never like in a bowl. It was in these little
No,
cubes and it had these little tongs to it. Because I always said, can I have some? And I was always told that no, that it was for
no.
adults drinking tea or coffee. But I said, it looks so pretty. And my mother said, well, maybe when you're older. So these are just $2. And these are metal signs, still not as elaborate. So these are only $2. Now that y'all know all about my maternal grandparents, who were the ones that lived in Delhi, Louisiana, in Duck Dynasty territory. Okay, last call on these. All right, next, here is another crafting item. In fact, it is probably the most crafty item that I'm showing. These are going to be $5 for choice. These are entire canvases. But you'll
Oh,
notice these
okay.
canvases are already outlined for you, and you just paint them in. Also, you get all these paints. So you get 6 different colors and a brush, and it's already drawn on for you. Could it be any simpler?
That's nice.
There's also a gnome that says
Ah,
Happy Valentine's Day for those of you who like gnomes. And this one isn't really Valentine's, but I'm going to throw it up there. It says bloom where you are planted. And this is how it looks when you get it done. It's not really Valentine's, but because I'm showing these, I'll just offer it as an option. It's really kind of spring. But how great of a Valentine's Day gift to give somebody the gift of an activity. Because, like on Christmas,
yes.
you open your presents and then what do? What or on Thanksgiving you eat the meal and then what do? I feel like on Valentine's, most people, whether adults or kids, need something to do.
Yeah,
So
it'd be nice.
therefore, I think this is the gift of something to do. So that after, you go back home or they go home or whatever, then you have something that night while you were thinking about the visit or thinking about the gift or whatever. Or maybe you're getting together and giving a gift for Valentine's, but not on Valentine's. So this would be something that you or they could do on Valentine's. Okay, last call on this one. Now, before I clear these off, I have a smaller one. See how this one's smaller than that
Oh,
one?
yeah.
If anybody wanted one, but you couldn't afford the $5 price point, I will do this smaller one for 3. If anybody's interested, buy it now, $3 for the smaller size. But I do want y'all to see that it is smaller. That's why I didn't offer it for the same size because it's smaller. It does still have the paint. It does still have the paintbrush. So $3, buy it now before I clear all these away. Do we even get it in the chat? Okay, I guess not. All right. Maybe you need a gift sack to give your Valentine's in. I've got 2 packs of gift bags. These 2 packs are going to be $2. So this one has gnomes and XOXO. Oh, and look, it's a girl gnome. Here's a boy gnome. Here's a little girl gnome. And here's the back one. It's got all these colored hearts. And before y'all think these are small, you put the ruler next to it. So that'll help to give you some context. Here's some conversation hearts. And here's lines of shades of pink hearts. These are all 2 packs. Next, this one says, "You're my favorite." And the back side is all the hearts. So 3 different versions of the 2 packs.
Those are all sweet.
Well, thank you. We'll do a last call on these, and I see that our viewers have kind of dropped down, so maybe it's about time that we go and do a raid. So last call on these. We're going to go raid over to Cozy Nest with Rebecca's channel. My friend Colleen, who was in the chat earlier, is going to be selling over there. When you get
Yeah.
there, say the word Southern Belle Raid. Southern Belle.
Southern Belle Raid.
Mhm. So let Rebecca know that I sent you and let Colleen know that we thanked her for coming over. And y'all have a great night. And we will see you Monday at 7 p.m. So, Janice, you drop that link. And what do we say, Laurie?
We say, laissez les bâtons rouler, let the good times roll.
And I'll see you
Good
over
night.
at the Cozy Nest.